Hi, Aquarius. It's Jeffrey. It's Ripecolor, and this is the reading for November 20th through the 27th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Please become a member. Membership allows you to watch these videos commercial free. It's $2.99 a month. So my little mini message is give it time. So I started the videos, I did the general, right? And then I started with the fire. I started with Sagittarius because it's the birthday week of Sagittarius. And I'm in the middle of, I just did Leo, and the music across the way was so loud and so bad. It was like, I can't do this. So I went and just got a salad. And I mean, I don't think it was 10 minutes. And I guess they went to work. Gracias a Dios. So sometimes it's like something that's really annoying you, or really, it's like, just give it time. Just give it time. I mean, as I say that, I hope, someone else doesn't decide to like learn, the drums. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. I offer private readings. The information is below, and I still have some scarves left on my site. I really love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. And I'm not going to have Thanksgiving. Actually, I have guests coming. Um, I'm not even listed on, any of those sites, but my old Airbnb host, my former, I should say, from a few years ago, who I'm friendly with, he does it like full time. And he had guests that I'd met. They're from Austria, they're like an extremely attractive young couple. And they're traveling all over. So they stayed in Mexico. That's what happens. People come to Mexico for a week and they stay for a month. And so they went to the Yucatan and they want to come back to Mexico City, but he doesn't have room. He goes, "Oh, my friend Jeffrey will rent it. So I've been buying stuff for that room. I still have more to do. I got a bed and a frame and a desk and a chair and a carpet and curtains. And bedding is being worked on. I bought some bedding, so I have somebody, cleaning it. And I have to get like a real Mexican blanket. And I'm kind of done. So they're coming on Thanksgiving Day. Well, that night. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. 1, 2, 3. All right. I have the 10 of Cups. So it's really interesting. The 10 of Cups has come up quite a bit. So I think that, I think Thanksgiving is going to be really kind of lovely, actually, if you choose for it to be. And it's kind of the same message I'm giving everyone in a way, because the 10 of Cups is really about emotional satiety. But then I get the devil. So the devil's a false path. That's the thing. And then I get the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands can be chaotic. Everybody has an opinion, but nobody, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, so you go to Thanksgiving, maybe you're going to be with people that are like, I don't know. So it's like you could choose to be like in the love and enjoy the pumpkin pie and play with the kids, right? That's always a good idea, by the way. Like just hang around with the kids, right? Because the kids usually are much more loving and fun, and they're not so demanding that you buy their opinion. You know, they just want to tell you about the cartoon they saw and etc. If it's a good kid, otherwise just throw them in the pool. Yeah, the devil's a false path, and it's like, so this energy might be around, but it's like that's the thing about this card. It's really interesting. It's a card of chaos. It's a card of change of passion. But it's also the energy in this card is like, well, no one's really actually hitting each other, but nobody hears each other. It's like they're speaking 5 different languages, and 5 languages that are so dissimilar that they can't even at all understand each other. So working on my Spanish, la, la, la. And, I'm getting it slowly, a lot slower than I'd like. But there are certain words that, are pretty similar. So it's like from the Latin root, it's like, oh, okay, right. But this is like 5 languages. It's like one is like Sino-Chinese, one is Latin, one is Native American, one is African, and the other one's Indian. It's like nothing. There are no roots. Oh, the root of the word is this. I'm like, none of that. None of that. You know what I mean? Like none of that. It doesn't at all make sense. So it's like, well, you could just like let it pass, right? Realize that they're in the dark. Realize that these people in this chaos is in the dark. And it's like, I'm not going into the dark to bring light there. I can't be bothered. I'm going to remain with myself and be strong. I'm going to be guided by spirit, And the interesting thing is he's tamed, right? And this is your opposite. So I've talked about that a lot because I feel the opposites really have a lot more in common. The spirit is taming the lion, right? So it's like, oh, I'm not acting out on this. I'm not getting involved in a hoopla that really, at the end of the day, doesn't affect me one way or another. I'm just going to sit back and watch the movie. I'm not getting involved. I want to get involved. When I say I mean you. Like I want to get involved and tell them all how stupid they are, but I don't really care. I'm just going to be sated and play with the kids. Right? Because I'm the emperor. And the emperor is interesting because the emperor is Mars and he can be quite assertive, but he's also really stable. I think also, and this is a lesson that I've had to learn, over and over again in my life, is like sometimes the best thing to do to really be in your power is not to say a thing. Just don't. Let's say you're the emperor, right? And then there are 2 kingdoms that are under you, and they're having their own issues, right? And there's a chance maybe. I'm going. I watch a lot of history documentaries. That if the 2 of them actually got together and came up against you, it's like, oh, then now we're in trouble. Now we're going to have to like. But since the 2 of them are just so busy fighting one another, I'm just going to sit back and like let them, bloody each other up. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to say anything, right? I could just sit here or walk away for a while and come back and see what the outcome is. Sort of like what I did with the music. It was really driving me nuts. And it was hard to concentrate when I was doing my readings, right? And I really want to do 6 today, right? I want to do, so you're my 4th. Well, I 7 today. So you're my 5th because I do the, everybody first. So I did the 3 fire, and now I'm doing the 3 air, and it was just too. So it was like I just had to walk away, and I let it pass. I let it pass, and then it was quiet, so I could do my videos in peace. Sometimes that's what the emperor is about. Sometimes the emperor is just sitting and observing and let. Want to have a conflict? Go have a conflict. But I don't have to be involved. I have bigger fish to fry. This is not part of my destiny. This is not part of my karma. I'm not. Don't involve me in your insanity. This has nothing to do with me. I'm not interested. Yeah, I have plans and I have new ideas and I am moving forward, and it has nothing to do with me. Because I'm willing to be the student and I'm willing to learn and I'm willing to be filled with a sense of wonder. So I'm not having any distractions. I'm interested in healing and love. And if it's not healing and it's not love and it's not intuitive, I'm not bothering, because I've got a lot of ideas coming toward me, and I'm willing to give up this, getting involved in some sort of insanity that's not even mine. If it's affecting my business, if it's affecting my relationship, it's affecting my pocketbook, if it's affecting my emotional state, that's different. But I don't get you involved in this at all. I get this is something you're watching, and it's like, scream all you want, I don't really care. But if it gets to a place where it really is annoying to me, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go out into the porch for a while and breathe in the air, smoke a cigarette, go to whatever to go get a soda, whatever I have to do, and then come back after the dust is settled. But don't get me involved in this. Not interested. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve you. I have bigger fish to fry. I have, I've given up my need to be involved in everybody's everything. Yeah, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. I have a really clear plan of the future, and nothing is going to get in my way. No distraction is going to get in my way. No distraction is going to get in my way. And, there might be a lot of, I don't know. I guess I did something to my arm. I don't know. I'm here to fulfill my destiny. I'm not here to fix anything or to, prove anything. I got other things to do. That's what I'm getting. In a way, I'm going to miss Thanksgiving, right? But in another way, I'm not. In another way, it's sort of like, it'd be really nice to have the day to myself, It'd be really nice. I mean, I have the day to myself most of the time anyway, but it'll be really nice. I'm really going to enjoy it, actually. And then I have guests coming. Um, I already think I already told you. I told somebody. So that's that. All right. It's interesting. They don't really, turkey is not a big thing here, not really. And the funny thing is that the ancient Mexicans were the ones who domesticated the turkey. They used to keep them in cages and feed them and eat them because there wasn't, they didn't have any beasts of burden here, but they had turkey, and they were like, oh yeah, this thing can't fly. Let's make it fatter and eat it. And so they did, because it's, a native to the Americas. All right. Blessings. Talk to you soon.